Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today in Anna's Tiny Kitchen. Today we are making a pasta dish with chicken, onions, mushrooms, parsley, and it comes together very quickly, and before you know it, you'll have dinner on your table and it's so delicious. So make sure you have a pot of water boiling so you can cook your pasta. In the meantime though, let's get some olive oil into our dish or pan. I would say about a quarter cup of olive oil, and start heating that up. And over here I'm going to start chopping up, I would say about one large chicken breast, but you can always use more chicken if you want a heartier dish and if you want to serve more people, but I generally use about one large chicken breast. And I'm just going to start chopping that up into bite-sized pieces. Just make sure you cut against the grain. Okay, so to this chicken I'm going to season it with some Johnny's seasoning salt, or any seasoning salt actually would work. So just drizzle it with some olive oil so the seasoning can stick to it. Just generally shake some on there. And I also use basil, just some basil, any kind will do. And then also some black pepper. And I just toss that around a little bit before adding it to the pan. You just add it to the pan, to the hot oil. And just fry that up. Lower the heat a little bit to about medium high. And while the chicken is cooking, we're going to slice up the onion and the mushrooms. So peel your onion. Just take your onion and slice it. Take that piece off and throw that away. And they don't have to be perfect slices or uniform in any way. Just as long as you get them chopped up nice. Give that a stir. And now you are going to slice up your mushrooms. And I just use Baby Bella mushrooms, but you can use any kind you want. And these have been rinsed. Turn up the heat a little bit. And I just have an 8-ounce package of mushrooms. Okay, and we're going to chop this garlic clove. And if you want more of a garlicky flavor, you can add more garlic too. It's really up to you and your preference. Okay, and you want to make sure that your chicken is browning up nice before you add the vegetables. Okay, so once the chicken is done, and you can tell by checking it in the center there, cutting a piece open, add the mushrooms, the onions, and the garlic. You're just gonna cook this down till everything is nice and soft and caramelized. While the mushrooms and onions are cooking down, you're gonna chop up some parsley. And it can be coarsely chopped, it doesn't have to be very finely chopped. I'm using rigatoni, but you can use any kind of pasta you want. Any shape will work. And then make sure you salt your water. So add a little bit of salt. Salt your water there. While your pasta is boiling, and this has gotten to this consistency where it's nice and caramelized, you want to lower your heat a little bit and just let it cook there on low heat for a little while your pasta is cooking. Now we're going to add the pasta in and just toss everything really well. And just add another drizzle of olive oil. And now you can go ahead and add your parsley. About 3/4 of a cup of parsley chopped roughly. Now you're going to take your shredded cheese. I'm using sharp cheddar, but you can use any cheese you want. And you're going to just sprinkle about a cup over the top. And just let that sit there and melt. You might want to cover it so the cheese melts faster in the steam. And just let it sit there for a few minutes, and then you're ready to serve.